Students, how are you? Are you fine? Today we are going to learn lesson number 2 inside internet. In this chapter, I explain you today our second topic server farms. Do you know what is server? The information is usually stored on a powerful computer called server. Often, many servers are interconnected in a LAN depending on the number of users. Such a LAN is called a server farm. Who called a server farm? LAN. A LAN called a server farm. Look at this picture. This picture is server farm. The computer that you use to access internet application is called client computer. When you type a web address in the web browser, you are providing the address of web server. The web browser on the client send a query to the web server asking for the web page that you want. The server, what is the work of server? The server process the request and send the response to the client. Look at this figure. The client send query to the server PC, then the server give the response to the client PC. Figure 10, the client web browser. Figure 11, the server client. What can be stored or accessed from a server? We can use servers to save and retrieve files. For example, photographs, documents, and videos. For photographs, all photographs stored in Picasa, documents stored in Google Docs, and videos are stored in YouTube. Servers have to work without fail since they provide so many important services to a large number of people. Client and server. Do you know the definition of client and server? The client. These are computers that people use to surf the internet, communicate with others. What is the client? The client, it means computer that people use to surf the internet and communicate with others. So it's called a client PC. And server means these are a powerful computer that provides a service to the client. So it's called a server. Just examples of client: your personal computer, laptop, tablet, and mobile phone. It's an example of client PC. Then the server, the examples: mail server like Gmail, information server like Wikipedia, online commerce server like Amazon, Flipkart, online banking servers, online traveling management server. They all are the examples of servers. What's happened if the power supply to the server gets interrupt? It means क्या होता है जब सर्वर का पावर सप्लाई में प्रॉब्लम होता है? तो द सर्वर्स आर प्रोटेक्टेड फ्रॉम पावर डिस्ट्रप्शन बाय द यूज ऑफ UPS. It is an electrical apparatus that provides emergency power to the server by means of one or more attached batteries and associated electronic circuit. It means जब पावर सप्लाई लॉस हो जाता है तब जो UPS में जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी होती है वो ट्रांसफ़र हो जाती है सर्वर PC में. नेक्स्ट UPS it means uninterrupted power supply. Servers that are used by a large number of people on a continuous basis usually also have an alternate source of power such as a generator. Uninterrupted power supply is an electrical equipment used to protect the servers from power disruption by means of one or more attached battery and associated electronic circuit. Next topic, network security. Do you know in our mobile phone we add some security, some password? So in network we also provided some security option. So let's move. What is firewall? Do you heard that firewall is used to protect computers from being hacked? It means if a firewall was a firewall secure a network from unauthorized access and communication. A firewall can be of two types, software and hardware. Look at this figure. First, there are three computers connected by LAN. Here, the firewall and the whole PC are connected to each other with VLAN. Software firewall and hardware firewall. Software firewall. It is usually installed on desktop and laptops along with the OS. The hardware firewall router passes data between network and also contains hardware firewall component. It action are similarly to the software firewall. Look at this figure. The first one was software firewall and second one hardware firewall. In the software firewall we set the security in our software, and this is the hardware firewall. It means we set firewall in our router. Sorry. Next, firewall. A firewall blocks unauthorized connection being made to a computer or a LAN. Normal data is allowed through the firewall. The firewall used to protect an individual computer. A software firewall is built into the OS to protect the complete LAN network from people who access a computer system by circumventing its a security system. And on the internet, a hardware firewall device is placed between the LAN and the internet connection. Now move to our next point, data security. When we register with a website, we have to give some personal information like address, phone number, password, etc. So let us take an example. I want to pass on a message living for Delhi today to you. Now let us modify this using some code so that other cannot understand the message. But do you know what is code? Code. You can build your own code. For example, we can decide that every letter in the message will be replaced by the third letter after its position in the alphabet. It means every letter in the message will be replaced by the third letter. That means instead of A, we write D. Instead of L, we write O. Instead of B, we write E. Instead of C, we write F. It means we replace the letter after the third position letter. Okay. This process of building a secret code by transforming information using an algorithm is called encryption. It means it called a encryption, and the code is called cipher code. Let us encrypt the given line. Let us first write down this code into the cipher code. The cipher code convert the code to plain text, and plain text convert the code into cipher text. What is encryption and decryption? Encryption is the process of converting data into from that cannot be easily understood by unauthorized people. It means encryption can convert the plain text to ciphertext, and in this description means decryption is the process of converting encrypted data into plain text. Okay, understood? Now, cipher. What is cipher? So, cipher is the code or the algorithm used in the encryption and decryption of data. Now, a key is the secret to the cipher, known only to the authorized people. It means only authorized people know the key. Example, cipher code DEFGHIJKLMNOPQRSTUVWXYZABC. Key. What is the key of cipher? Replace each letter by the third letter before it. So D. A B C D. E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. Okay. Now ciphertext O H D Y L P J I R U G H O L W R G D B. Now convert into plain text. Leaving for Delhi today. Means O has to be replaced with L, H with E, and D replaced with A, Y replaced with I, L replaced with N, P replaced with G, G replaced with F, I replaced with O, R replaced with D. They all the letter replaced with a after 3 letters. So write several algorithms are used for the encryption and decryption of information. You can build your own cipher. The process of getting the plain text from ciphertext is called decryption, and encryption means the process of converting data plain text to ciphertext. Okay, and decryption means the process of converting in plain encrypted data into the plain text. And do you know the meaning of cipher? So cipher is a code or the algorithm used in the encryption and decryption of data. Now let us look at some example of information which need to be kept secret. Just example, when we buy railway ticket online, credit card information has to be given. In some places, passport number are taken as a identification information. Many sites ask for personal detail when a payment is being made. For online banking, bank account information has to be given to access account information. All such information has to be kept secret between the client and server. Did you observe the HTTPS in the URL of the site which asks you for the information? Yes, it is https:/ instead of http:/. When we want to book train a ticket online, the URL use https://www.irctc.co.in. We are booking ticket with the use of GSRTC bus. Then my URL is https://www.gsrtc.co.in. What does HTTP means? Do you know the meaning of HTTPS? So HTTPS means that the information that you provide in encrypted. Since sensitive information like email ID, and date of birth needs to be provided for ticketing. The website is configured to use data security for transfer of information over the network. This is indicated by HTTP. In website security, HTTPS provides encrypted communication between client and server. Client and web server. HTTPS connection are used for payment transaction on the internet, and where sensitive information is needed on a information system. Do you know the meaning of HTTPS? The full form of HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol System. Now that you are familiar with all the aspects of network security setup and the hardware related to a network, go ahead and design a network for the school having 3 computer lab. Each lab has 5 computers and a library which has 2 computers and an office which has 3 computers. The lab, office and library are all located in the same building but in different floor. A sample solution with one lab is shown in our figure. So all the PC from lab, library, office all are connected with LAN connection. Okay, and your printer also connected with your switch. Server PC also called with switch or hub, and they all the connection are connected with router, and the router are connected with ISP internet service provider. The full form of ISP, internet service provider. Okay, and the second figure, VLAN connection. So wireless tower, from wireless tower all the network transmit into the different parts, means some different devices, laptop, mobile device, etc. Thanks. Here your chapter finished. Next lecture I write you worksheet. Thanks. Have a nice day.